Welcome to Richard Mabey Presents.
Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. It is Wednesday, June 26th, 2024 at 12:26 in what is technically the afternoon. Continuing to go through old stuff, the tubs and boxes, the plastic tubs and the cardboard boxes of stuff. And I got the three-legged ceramic horse that one of my aunts gave to me when I was 10 years old. I'm holding on to it for sentimental value. And I'll be 71 soon. And I have apical hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, which is not a good thing. So, I said to myself, well, it's time I've got to purge. And the memories of my aunts and uncles and grandparents and people near and dear to my heart is not in these things. It's not in the three-legged ceramic horse. So I took one last look at it, and toss it. And a lot of stuff, just a lot of stuff. Giving a lot of old books to thrift stores, sorting out my closet. If the thing is, I'm saying to myself, if I haven't worn it in 6 or 7 months, it's going. I want to have my closet down to just the clothes that I really do wear, day in and day out. And so that's that. But in the course of going through stuff, I found this book belonged to my dad, Tom Swift and His Wireless Message by Victor Appleton. It's a very old book. Bookmark. Oh, how wonderful. Jesus is the reason for the season. That's kind of nice. It's got a little ribbon on it. It's kind of nice. New York, Grosset and Dunlap publishers. 1911. Published in 1911. This is a first edition. So 1911, so 11, 21, and 3, 20, 11, 13, 20. It's 100. This book is 113 years old. My dad was born in 1927, so I have a feeling this may have belonged to one of his older brothers and was passed on to him. It is they have all these listings of other books that 211 pages long. It's funny, my old homeroom number in high school for 4 years was homeroom 210, and it's just one more page, 211. So Tom Swift and His Wireless Message. I just started reading this last night, and it's such a feeling to hold a book that's over 100 years old. And at random, I opened up a page at random here. I just opened this page at random. The way the margins are set, the print. It has not much, but somewhat of that old book essence, fragrance. Because it's not really an odor. It's more of a fragrance. And it's really it's really, I cherish this book, and I think I read it when I was like 9 or 10 years old. But here's an interesting thing. I used to read books up on my tree fort. There's this massive, gigantic maple tree. This old, tall, towering maple tree in my backyard. And the limbs were just huge. The limbs themselves were probably wider than most tree trunks are. So my buddy Stu and I built a tree fort. There was 3 tiers to it. But here's the interesting thing. It was about a month before my dad passed away that he told me that he had built a tree fort on that very tree when he was a boy, and I had never known it. So it was almost like in the DNA, like we're drawn to this very specific maple tree in the backyard of the old Mabey homestead in Lincoln Park. But this is a great find. And I'm really, it's kind of this, it kind of like is like um, like a Hardy Boys book, but this boy, Tom Swift, he's on his own. He doesn't have a brother. You know what I mean? So here it is here. Check it out. Tom Swift and his wireless message, Victor Appleton. Great book. So that's what I'll be doing the next week or so. And I'm not speed reading. I'm savoring it and being lost in this book. I'm not trying to get through it real quick. So kind of the process of savoring reading this book. It's kind of like I don't want to say wine, but something that you really cherish. Just you want to take your time. So, that's just about it. Haven't been just really at home at the old homestead in Florida, going through stuff, going through boxes, methodically going through stuff. It's amazing, you said, why did I say that? Cassette tapes, 8-tracks. It's like, I got 8-track tapes, and VCR tapes. It's just we're in a different era than the 70s and 80s, so it's a painful process purging stuff. As I said, like the 3-legged, the ceramic horse with the back, one of the back legs is broken off and you've kept it for sentimental reasons all these years, but it doesn't even stand up anymore. You can't display it because it falls down all the time. But you say, oh, I got to keep it. I can't. And then you reach a point, like yesterday, I just take one last look at it and toss it. You have to. I'm going to be 71 in September. So I think it's like I'm on third base, or it's a way of looking at it, it's the bottom of the ninth for me, or it's act 3, the final scene in the play, that kind of thing. So preparing for the journey to heaven has a very practical side. You have to purge your stuff, I don't have children, so I got to purge stuff, the old 8-tracks. Why did I keep them? The cassette tapes, you know, old calendars and all that kind of stuff, you know, broken scissors and, you know, so. All right, I'm going to sign off. So please do subscribe. I now have 700, um, right, 700, I have 718 subscribers. So I need 200, so 282, and then I'll be able to start making money on YouTube. I've been doing this for 4 years now. This will be episode 951 that I've taped. I have taped 951 videos in 4 years. And so it's a kind of an accomplishment. You know what I mean? I thought I would, when I first started, I said, oh, I'll do about 12, maybe 20 at the most, and I'll find something else to do. But I enjoy doing the YouTube, so I stayed with it. So for the next couple weeks, I'll be reading Dad's old book, Tom Swift, and The Wireless Message by Victor Appleton. Stay happy, stay positive, stay healthy. This is Richard Mabey. Sigh. I have a sore throat. I have a sore throat. Signing off.